Morning. Today I'm going to do something super simple and just show you how I cook eggs in the morning. It's going to be great. So I always use a nonstick pan with my eggs because it's easier to flip by hand. That way I don't have to worry about too many dishes. Unfortunately, recently I went to go wash all my dishes inside and put this grate inside the same bag and really scratched my perfectly good size nonstick pan. So I had to get a new one. But check this out. Ooh, big wood inlay. Very nice. So let's open this bad boy up. And I'm gonna give it a quick rinse outside. You never know whose little grubby hands was playing on it earlier. Beautiful. So I am currently parked at my old job in Yosemite, so I'm able to kind of freely be open, which has been really fun. I even slept with the doors open last night. Very rare occasion for me, considering I live inside the city. And that means that I don't even have to run my fan if I don't want to. But I am on low because oil is pretty gross, splatters everywhere, and I don't want it all over my nice clothing and smelling like cooked oil. So first thing I'm gonna do, light that stove up, get it to a medium-ish low. You don't want your pan to be too hot, especially when it comes time to Teflon things, because when the Teflon's actually working at a higher temperature is when those nasty off-gassing chemicals happen and actually get into your food, and you don't want that. So I always let the pan heat up first and then add my oil, let that heat up, and then add my food product. This is something they taught us, or got taught when I was a kid and then reaffirmed in culinary school. It allows proper heating of the oil and makes the food cook better. You can actually see a drastic difference of your products, especially with vegetables. You can see the difference between someone who let the pan heat up properly versus just threw them in, let the pan heat up with the veggies, nice and slow. It's a little weird, especially if it's like green vegetables. It ends up being like more like brownish vegetables. So I always kind of hover my hand, see if it's good, add in some oil. I usually like using ghee for my eggs in the morning, but I haven't made any in a while, so I am just using avocado oil. I reuse this bottle and fill it up with whatever oils I want. So I try to alternate between like olive oil, fractionated coconut oil, did I say olive oil? Avocado and olive oil, different, very different types of oils, and it's better to eat different styles of olive oils in moderation. So I like to alternate. There you go. This is my cute little egg case. I always buy the eggs by the dozen and put them in here. That way they don't crack in my refrigerator. Plus there's a lot of humidity in these little coolers, so it's important to not have a soggy cardboard gross thing inside of my cooler. My cooler, I mean refrigerator. Okay, so now the oil is getting, it's like pulling together and getting shimmery, which is pretty much right temperature to add the food product into it. It's like just about to shimmer, which means I might need to adjust my heat a little bit. This should be semi-quiet. Beautiful. That's perfect. Just a little bit of noise, not too much. Get a couple sputters, so that's okay. Get the eggs in here. And then I like to season it with salt. I use kosher flake salt, so you know how much I put in there. You normally wouldn't have put that much iodized salt in. Get some pepper in there. I've been really into pepper lately, so I've kind of put a lot. And then sometimes when I want to get crazy, I add Trader Joe's Everything Bagel Sesame Seasoning Blend. Looks like we're getting crazy this morning. This is the one thing I do end up using a wooden spoon for, no metal and non-stick ever. I haven't really been into the yolks, so I don't do over easy, don't do over medium, do over hard. So you do that, you let it fry up, but then you pop the yolk, and then just let it cook like normal. So I kind of do like a over easy, over hard, over medium, over hard blend, where I will pop the yolk, turn it, but only cook the whites in the yolk until medium, so it's kind of slightly soft. I think it's really tasty. I like it a lot. So I was saying that I like to just hand flip the eggs to minimize dishes. So hand flipping, very, very fun technique. I can post a whole video on it if you'd like, but it's something that takes a lot of practice, and don't recommend practicing in your van because it's quite messy. Practice with a piece of toast. This is my first time with this pan, so it's going to be interesting. See if I can do it, and on video. You ready for this? Let's see. Let's see. I got halfway. Darn. So that's what we can recover this. Let's try it again. Yolk spilled out everywhere. Okay, second time's a charm, people. Second time's a charm. Oh, looks like we're having a half-folded egg today. Practice makes perfect. Getting egg everywhere. Perfect. I'll practice for you guys. I'll make another video where I'm doing my delicious eggy baskets. Toad in the hole, pin in the basket. Tasty. Well, once you get to your eggs to the desired temperature, you just toss it onto your plate. And again, another cool thing about Teflon non-stick is that you don't actually need to wash it. So I will take either, if it's like the pan's not too messy, I'll just leave it and then cook with it tomorrow, no problem. Or if it needs to get wiped out, just take a paper towel, wipe it out. Right now I am using actual paper towels. I just have one roll left, and my sister informed me of a really cool sustainable option that is washable paper towels. So I choose to use paper towels in the van because grease is messy and it smells terrible if you let it go rancid. So I don't like having the smell of towels in here. It's a small space, smells happen so quickly. I think it just makes my home a little bit more pleasant. But it's been bothering me having used the disposable ones, so I will reuse them on their own. But my sister informed me about these reusable ones that are made of bamboo, so you can actually wash them up to like 5 times, and then it's a little bit better. A different type of fiber. Bamboo is a quickly growing grass. Yeah. So I'm excited to give those a try. But now my eggs are done. My weird version of over hard. It's been flipped funny. Okay. Turn that burner off and enjoy. I hope you have a good breakfast.